Hello everyone, Mauro here. In this lesson, we're going to look at the new advanced settings page for Windows 11. And I am also going to show you how to enable this experience manually on your computer before it rolls out to everyone. Okay, let's dive into the new experience. But before we start, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, and it really helps to support the channel and my work. Also, check out my website for more tutorials and related tech news. So up until now, we have the For Developers page that included many different features that were designed more for advanced users. However, now the company is planning to reorganize this section, and it will start bringing more settings to this particular section. So, and here's a preview of the experience that we're going to see soon on Windows 11. Now, instead of being called For Developers, now the company is changing the name page to just Advanced, and it will continue to be available from the System section. But now, as you can see, we have a new organization for the page, and right now includes a section for Taskbar, File Explorer, Virtual Workspaces, the Terminal, and right here we have the For Developers section that includes the features that are more targeted for developers. And at the bottom we have the Dev Drive section. So this is nothing new. We had the End Task feature before, and on the File Explorer section, and here's where we're going to start seeing some differences. For example, as a new feature right here, we have the Enable Long Path feature that you can turn it on right here. And now we can click the File Explorer setting right here, and that will take us to another page. And that's where you can configure some of the features from File Explorer, such as enable or disable file extensions, show hidden and system files, and other options that we've seen before. And what's interesting on this page is that now we have version control, which allows you to connect with system like Git to view changes and comments directly from the app. Now, if we continue on the Virtual Workspace section, we can see that we have access to the Remote Desktop page, and that's nothing new. However, what's new is the Virtual Workspaces page, and that basically allows us to control different virtualization features available on Windows 11. One feature that you're going to recognize right away is that from here you can enable Windows Sandbox, and you can also enable or disable the hypervisor platforms and the virtual machine platform. You can also turn on and off some Hyper-V settings, as you can see right here. And many of these settings are not new to the operating system, but before you needed to access the Turn Windows Features On and Off interface, and you would just have to check the feature from here in order to install them. But now you can just use the settings apps to do that. So I guess we can expect that Microsoft is going to start bringing more features from other control panel sections to this new interface. Another thing to point out is that some of the features do not work at this stage because it's not officially available, but you can have a preview of how this experience will look in the future. And if we continue, we have the Terminal section, the For Developers section, and the Dev Drive section. So in here, there's nothing new. We have been able to control the same features for the terminal and the other sections before, but now they're just grouped differently. Now, if you want to enable this feature, you will have to get the ViveTool, and you will have to have a computer enrolled in the Windows Insider program, and you have to be using the latest preview for Windows 11 either on the beta channel or on the dev channel. So if you already have a setup like that, you just need to go to this website, and from here just download the version that applies to your computer, save it, and then we just need to select it and extract it. Now we just need to copy the path, and then you just need to open Command Prompt as an administrator. Now we need to open the path, and then you just need to run this command to enable the feature. And that's it. Now you just need to restart the settings app or restart the computer to apply the changes, and then you should be able to see the advanced page instead of For Developers on the Settings app. It is assumed that your computer already has the Windows Advanced Settings app that is available through the Microsoft Store in order to enable the new advanced settings on the Settings app. Now, this app should already be available if you have a Windows 11 machine already connected with the dev and beta channel of the Windows Insider program. But if it is not, you will need to download it manually from this page. Just click the Install button that will open the Microsoft Store on your computer, and then just click the Install or Get button one more time. I already have it, so that option is grayed out. At any time, you can revert the changes by running the same command, but using the Disable option. And that's it. That is a quick look at the new advanced settings for Windows 11 that replaces the For Developers page on the Settings app. Let me know in the comments what you think about this new experience. Like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.